Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I have the pleasure today to have a wonderful, wonderful talent. So blessed to have her today. She is one of the best singer I've ever heard these days. Her name, ladies and gentlemen, is Presley Tennant. Presley Tennant. She has released this wonderful new single, which we're going to hear all of it. The name is called Bite the Bullet. And one thing she's going to do is bite your heart, bite your ears, bite your soul, because her voice is absolutely perfection. And on top of that, she's a wonderful person, which usually both of them goes well together. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest of the day, the wonderful Presley Tennant. Presley, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today. I really appreciate with this
Thank
new
you.
technology of Zoom. So thank you, thank you, thank you. How is your day so far?
It has been pretty good. It's hasn't been too eventful yet, but now I'm doing this, which I'm super excited for. So thank you so much for having me again.
It's all the honor, all the privilege is mine. So thank you to you. So the first question I would like to ask you: can you tell us about yourself? Like, where are you from, and how did you start music?
So I am an 18. My name is Presley Tennant. I'm an 18-year-old singer-songwriter from Norco, California, born and raised Horsetown, USA. I mean, I'm definitely from like a very country background of my small little town in California. I started singing when I was very young. I started singing when I was around 7, so 11 years now. And just completely fell in love with it. I mean, I was in a girl group by the time that I was 10 to 13 and completely just fell in love with performing and being on the stage. And I feel like that's where I really like grew my love and foundation for music. And then after that, I went on my own separate ways from the group and ended up on The Voice, which was an incredible experience. I was on season 16 of Team Kelly, and just kind of was finding my way as who I am as an artist. And I feel like I have definitely found where I am and who I am today, not only as an artist, but as a person. And I'm so grateful for every opportunity that has come my way, and it has led me to where I am now. And I couldn't be more grateful.
Wow, your speech is the definition of professionalism, you know. So
Wow, thank you so much.
I'm going to steal it from you, you know. So when I would get interviewed again, I will repeat the exact same phrase you have used. No, no, you are absolutely wonderful, and again, really congratulations, and everything you have experienced is absolutely well deserved. And this is only one small percent of all the great things that are going to come to you because you have this great personality, and really God bless you for it. So now, big fast forwarding to this great new single of yours that is called "Bite the Bullet." Can you tell us, like, what is the story behind it? How that song came along? How did you record it?
So there was always this phrase, I feel like everyone has heard it, and it's bite the bullet. I mean, like, just kind of like a just do it, don't hesitate kind of thing, like, don't hold back. And so I came into the writing session. I wrote the song with two amazing ladies. So it was myself as well as Mary Sue England and Victoria Banks, incredible women. And I came in with this like song title idea, and I was like, hey, like, I really think like this could be something cool. They're like, what is it? And so I said, bite the bullet. And she's like, that is so cool. And then Mary Sue, she was like, I was in the shower earlier. I came up with like this melody idea, and it was like this simple, like that dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, dun, that thing. And so we were like, those two together can be such like a cool combination and a perfect kind of song. And so we started just kind of like throwing ideas out there for choruses, and we ended up finding one very quickly that we absolutely loved. And so we stuck with that and continued writing the entire song. And then afterwards, I want to say it was a couple days later, that's when I wanted to go track the song. And it was the song is produced by Buddy Hyatt and Chuck Rhodes. Absolutely amazing people. So grateful for everything that they've done for me. Um, and so it was really cool to see like this little work tape from just like guitar and me singing, and all three of us sing like harmonies and things like that. But to hear like this work tape that's like right here, to hear the song come all the way up here, so cool. It's like magic happening in front of your eyes. Like every time you go in to track a song and they have the full band there, they listen to it like maybe two or three times, they have it all, and then they play the song, and then it's just like it's done. the coolest thing ever. And I absolutely love how the song turned out.
Well, it does turn out really amazing, and you have done an amazing job on it. Congratulations. So, is there anything that you do that is not good? Like, tell me, you play bad basketball, or you cook not very well, because you're a wonderful singer, you're a wonderful musician, you are ambitious, you're a hard worker, you drop dead gorgeous, which doesn't hurt, and you just have this wonderful personality. So, is there anything that you do that is not good? Please.
Hey, there are many things I cannot do, but you know what? I will work on it until I get good.
Oh,
Cooking
yeah,
is
there you
one
go.
of them. I love baking. I can bake all the time, but cooking, I need a recipe and I need to follow that thing to a T. Oh my gosh. I have burnt everything, like you name it. No matter what, I have burnt so many things that you think you can't burn, but I do somehow. That is the one thing that I am not very good at, but I'm working on it. That's all that matters.
So I'm sure there are many things that you do that are really really good. We know that, and music definitely has found its best ambassador to be with you. So you also got this wonderful relationship with Kelly Clarkson, and she invited you to perform on her stage. I believe was it in Vegas? Maybe I'm
It
mistaken.
was.
It
So
was okay. So and so what's how was it to work by her side, to work with her, and tell us all about it.
it was the coolest thing ever. Kelly Clarkson is has been since the beginning and still is one of my favorite idols. I mean, I look up to her so much. I mean, she is a woman that has done it all. She has gone from all different sorts of genres. I mean, she has her own talk show right now. She's obviously a coach on The Voice. She's done everything. She is a phenomenal woman. Absolutely, I've learned so much from her while being on The Voice and things like that. And so as she I mean, I'll tell you a little bit of this. It's like when I was younger, she was my first concert ever. Every single like talent show near my house, I would perform her song Because of You every single time. I'm sure there's like videos of it still up on YouTube and things like that. um and so when she turned her chair, it was kind of like a wow, this is so cool, because I've looked up to her since I was like 7, when I first like really started diving into music. um and always have continued on with it. And so after I was on The Voice, I was no longer on the show as a top 24, but then they ended up bringing me back out for the finale. And so after I performed for the finale, I walked off stage. And as soon as I was walking off stage, she walked up, we said hi, and she was like, I have this show in a couple days. I'd love for you to perform. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm there. My parents had already like bought a ticket for me to go, which is even cooler because it was my 17th birthday at the time. And so I ended up singing with her, and I sang the song Because of You with her on my birthday down in Vegas, which was like a dream come true. It was like a full circle moment. She's the kindest woman ever. I could not be more grateful for everything.
Well, I'm sure she found in you her new protege, and I hope that she will take you at her same level, because you both definitely meant to be and meant to perform together and work together. And I really love, every single you have done, everything you have done, every music, every track you have done. So before we start to say goodbye to each other, I would love to know what are your next project. What is next for you?
So I'm actually working on a few new songs. I just got back from Nashville, I think about a week and a half ago. And I worked on 4 new songs, and plus there's so many more that are like in like the little music library that I'm going to be releasing very soon. I have a few shows coming up as well next month. I have one out in Texas for the Texas Rangers, which I am super excited for, as well as one down in Newport Beach in California later in the month, and then a few more in June. But besides that, I have an EP coming out very, very soon, which I'm super excited to share as well. But just performing and getting to getting to release new music is what is on the agenda of 2021 for this year.
And you know that there is already one copy sold here For sure, by me. So if you see a lot of copies sold in New York City, in the Jewish district era, it comes from from me and my family, who will definitely are supporting your beautiful artistry and your music and all of that. So, any shows plans in New York?
I would love to do a show out in New York, but I know everything is once COVID is lifted and things like that, and all like the guidelines and things like that. Once we're all back safe out in public, then for sure, definitely some shows out there.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, I would be honored to see you in performing in New York, and I'm sure the New Yorkers are people who have great taste, and they are going to absolutely appraise your wonderful talent. And New York actually is getting really back on its feet. The vaccines, all of that is getting got mine. I was knocked down like for 5 days. I don't know what hurt me more, the vaccine or the well, anyway. So I was really like, but
Full moment,
so
full moment.
yeah, no, no, but it worth doing it at least for your mind. You really go get vaccine, whoever can, please do. But another great vaccine is to listen to Presley Tennant. Is to listen to her music, and that's the greatest vaccine against any headaches. If you have a heartbreak, if you have anything, you listen to her music, and let me tell you, you see life better. This is Presley Tennant. So if I want to follow you on social media, what are your handle?
My handle is at Presley Tennant. So PRESLEYTENNANT. The only thing different is Facebook, and that's Presley Tennant Official.
Beautiful. Well, you know, you have already one fan here. So, Presley, I want to thank you really. And also, I want to say a big shout out to this phenomenal woman who is working by your side. Two women. First is your mom. And number two is this amazing lady called Paula Ann. I really, really want to give her a big shout out. She's a woman who helped me tremendously when I moved to the US, and she's a phenomenal lady, and no wonder that you are working with her, because she's the definition of professionalism. So you are, and she works in ways that people tend to forget, like really like impresario in the old days. They know how to make a call and build relationship, and she's absolutely wonderful. So congratulations also for that, so, Paula, thank you, my dear. Paula, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time you've been waiting for to listen to this amazing new track called Bite the Bullet by the lovely Presley Tennant. More music to follow up on iHeartRadio. You stay tuned with us. Presley, any word you would like to say to iHeart?
Thank you so much for supporting this song. It means the world to me, and I'm super excited that it's finally out and for everyone to finally hear it.
And everyone would be, if you see people dancing in New York City today, it's because they're listening to Bite the Bullet. That's what it is. Definitely not listening to my music because they would be sleeping already, but Bite the Bullet is definitely one of the best track I've ever heard, and this wonderful singer Presley Tennant is definitely one of the best singer I've ever heard. What a beautiful talent. Right now, Bite the Bullet by the lovely Presley Tennant. Stay tuned for more music. It's a beautiful day today in New York City. Thank you.